So I've started playing Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, on my Twitch channel. Yeah, that's right, I'm back on Twitch. Go catch my stream and follow that shit. Give me that sick fucking Twitch Prime, because you know YouTube ain't gonna give me any fucking income. And although I'm generally having a great time playing it, I'm also having a hard time really falling in love with the game as much as, you know, I would want to. And it could be due to nostalgia goggles, but there are some problems I'm having with the game so far. And this video is not gonna be something that's like super in-depth and super detailed. This is almost like a rambling video of the problems I have with the game so far. Also, needless to say, if you don't want spoilers, don't watch this video, or actually just listen to it and don't watch it, because there are going to be some visual and minor spoilers. So just, you know, minimize the video and just keep the audio playing. Thanks, guys. Everyone's already putting out their reviews saying that they love this game, or that's awesome, and yada 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 yada. But there are some glaring problems with Kingdom Hearts 3 that, in my opinion, really messes up the flow of it a little bit. And again, I do like the game, but these nitpicks really bother the hell out of me when I'm playing it. So these are my problems with Kingdom Hearts 3. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, or, you know, press that like button, because, you know, I'm a little piece of shit. Like I was saying, I want to like Kingdom Hearts 3 because I enjoyed the first two so much, and, you know, maybe it was my own hubris thinking I could waltz into the third installment without playing any of the spin-offs and remixes, but boy, was I absolutely and 100% fucking wrong. Right off the bat, I was already lost learning as much as I possibly could from the storyline, and as much as I paid attention to it, I could not figure out what the hell was going on. Like, Aqua? What the fuck does water have to do with Kingdom Hearts, am I right? But even through all of that and watching through some videos to try and get myself up to date on the whole thing, I still found that most of the story is so convoluted, I just couldn't keep up half the time. And that could be ignored because I understand, you know, the overall arc of the game. But what doesn't help is that the cutscenes in the game are just downright boring. There's so much drawn out air throughout the scenes that watching every cutscene becomes a huge chore. And sometimes the writing is just god awful. If you had just cut up some of it, the cinematics could have gone a lot better. Like, take this scene from Kingdom Hearts 2.
You look happy, Roxas.
Do not. So, like, anybody else notice that all the stolen pictures are of Roxas?
Oh, so that's why everyone thought it was us.
And Cypher didn't go around accusing us after all.
Are they really all of me? Yep.
You know, it's not a bad scene. It flows really well and it's pretty quick. Now take this scene from Kingdom Hearts 3.
So, I have some news about Ansem's code, and the replica we need for Roxas's heart.
Oh, and?
First, the replica. Evan is still missing, but we found some of his research. I'll see what I can learn from it.
You've got our thanks.
As for Ansem the Wise's data,
it's too fucking slow. Now here's the same scene re-edited.
So, I have some news about Ansem's code, and the replica we need for Roxas's heart.
Oh, and?
First, the replica. Evan is still missing, but we found some of his research. I'll see what I can learn from it.
You've got our thanks.
As for Ansem the Wise's data,
this happens almost every time, and what's annoying is that it could completely ruin the entire pace of the game. Because the best part of any Kingdom Hearts game, in my opinion, and let me stress, in my opinion, is the gameplay. The hack and slash, interacting with the worlds in the game, exploring different areas and set pieces from different Disney movies. That is the main reason why Kingdom Hearts was such an amazing game to me. But with this game, every time I feel like something is finally happening, and you know, that I can finally start playing, I can finally start fighting, and you know, just trying out new abilities, I get stopped at a cutscene that's just long and drawn out. What makes it worse is that I have no idea what the hell is going on. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you know, I never played Chain of Memories, and when it got to 2, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal. You could still understand the story without having played it. But then you get to Kingdom Hearts 3, there's like 5 different fucking games, all of them being key to the storyline of Kingdom Hearts 3. What, you've got them on mobile phones, you've got them on the Nintendo DS, the 3DS, and the fucking PSP. For fuck's sake, I'm not gonna play all of them. Are you kidding me?
Hey, this is the editor, Beardbox, and I wanted to add some perspective. As someone who's played almost all of these games, I just want to say, for the most part, they're not fun. Union Cross or Unchained or whatever it's called is just a mobile gacha game where you find strong metals, press the auto button, and let the game play itself. I don't remember a thing about 358 over 2 days, but I remember it being super underwhelming. Birth by Sleep takes you the same story in the same worlds 3 times in a row, so it's good maybe the first and second time, but by the time you get to the third story, it's just a drag. I've never played Recoded, but I mean, just look at it. Also, it's the only game that there's really no plot significance. Everything else that they say in the game, they say somewhere else. So yes, all of the plots of all of these games are very important other than Recoded, but they're just such a drag to play through. Dream Drop Distance is alright though.
But you know what? Let's just forget about all that. We can excuse some of that because of my own hubris. But the worlds in this game are they're a little bit lackluster. When I first got to the Toy Story world, you know, I was excited. When I saw Woody for the first time and Buzz for the first time on a fucking video game that was actually good and not this Toy Story game on the goddamn Super Nintendo, I was excited. Holy shit. All right, see, this is exactly what I fucking played Kingdom Hearts for. Ah! Oh my god! It looked absolutely beautiful, and I was the happiest person in the world until we got to Galaxy Toys, and then it just all goes to shit. At first, it was cool getting into a mech and fighting a bunch of, you know, other toys, but it got so repetitive, and the scenery got extremely boring to look at. I mean, there were so many places in the Toy Story universe that we could have visited. Andy's house, Sid's room, Sid's backyard, fucking Pizza Planet. The goddamn game on the Super Nintendo goes to Pizza Planet. But instead, we're confined to this Galaxy Toys, which is, I guess, supposed to be Al's Toy Barn, so, you know, whatever. I guess that's cool. But this happens with almost every world in the game. Granted, I'm not done yet, I just got to Big Hero 6, but so far, every world is so contained in a small area that I get bored of it very quickly. What makes it even worse is that the boss fights are super predictable and unimaginative. Toy Story, for example, the final boss is some random ass fucking creation from the Heartless. Okay. What about Zurg? Monsters Inc., you think you're gonna fight Randall? Nope, random Heartless. Tangled, maybe you're gonna fight the mother. No, random Heartless. Frozen, how about we fight Elsa like how we fought Hercules? Nope, random Heartless again that has absolutely no connection to the world you're in at all. Which sucks because in previous Kingdom Hearts games, we were able to fight Scar, Jafar, Captain Hook, Ursula, Captain Barbossa, Sephiroth, Cloud, Tifa, Squall. In Kingdom Hearts 3, all of the boss fights are pretty much just random ass heartless monster bullet sponges. And they feel more like side bosses more than anything. And oh my god, the Frozen world, holy shit. When the game actually started singing the fucking Let It Go song, legit, I could not believe what the hell I was playing anymore. No. 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 No! Oh, never bothered me anyway. Ah! Is the whole thing in here? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. The Frozen and Tangled worlds were god fucking awful. Jesus, man, it was basically just a retelling of the entire plot of the movies. Like, Tangled literally just plays the scene where she first goes outside, but instead it has Sora, Donald, and Goofy in the background. What the fuck? It felt like we had absolutely no purpose in that world at all. Like, nothing. We could have not been there and it would have played out completely fine. Oh god, and the fighting in the game, it feels a little bit repetitive. And that can be accustomed to a lot of hack and slash games, but then again, you know, let's talk about Nier Automata, a hack and slash game where the combat never gets old and is perfectly fluid. Kingdom Hearts 3, the combat is wonky from time to time, and sometimes I have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. The camera spins around so much, and there's so much flashing going on in the scene, that I feel like I'm gonna have a fucking epileptic seizure at times. And the lock-on system feels kind of useless, and when they try to tell you to use your surroundings as a way to perform different attacks using like what, the flow motion or whatever it's called, it usually doesn't work out the way it should be intended, and you spend like maybe 1 or 2 seconds jumping up and trying to spin around the fucking thing. Like, the whole footstep or stop step or whatever the hell it is system is just a big piece of shit that's so annoying to land correctly. I constantly overshoot my target and then have to reposition it. Jesus, it's awful. Also, there's no Final Fantasy characters in this game. Hello? Isn't Kingdom Hearts supposed to be a Final Fantasy and Disney crossover? Wasn't that the whole point of the series in the first place? Now, with all that said, I don't think Kingdom Hearts 3 is a bad game. Far from it, I actually really like it. It's just that I don't love it. These problems are such a nuisance to me that it just bogs down my entire experience when playing it. But when the game works and hits that sweet spot of nostalgia, whoo, it's good. Is it fucking good? It's so fucking good. Seeing, like I said, seeing fucking Woody for the first time, seeing Baymax for the first time, even when you first enter the Tangled world or when you first enter the fucking Frozen world, it's awesome. It just feels like those moments are so far in between that it gets frustrating. It's, again, I'm sorry that this video is just, it's more of just a rambling, and I probably won't come out with a game spotlight for this until after I'm done playing the game like usual. But yeah, those are my problems with the game so far. What do you guys think? Is it good? Is it bad? Do you like it so far? And did you finish it? Was the game worth the 13-year wait? Let me know in the comments section, and I'll talk to you guys later with another video. Bye-bye.
Squeeze.
Hey Matt, I've been watching your videos for like, what, 3 years? Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that your content's shit.